May the coating rest in peace. The horror. So I made a post about this. I actually dropped this bottle here from pretty high up. You know, I'm 6'1", almost 6'2", and it was roughly about this high, which is probably about 4 feet or so. That bottle completely shattered on on impact here, which is pretty. It's just a shame. You know, it's a 50 milliliter bottle, sets you back $60, so it's completely destroyed here. And so let's get to the car here for a second. So what ended up happening here is I was actually coating the rear hatch here. I had just put the spoiler back on because I didn't want to leave it off the car and risk it being scratched here. Because what I ended up doing with this car is I popped the rear spoiler off so I can get to the hatch here and polish underneath the spoiler, and then I polished the spoiler and coat the spoiler off the car, and then put it back on because this is the first part I coat on my Camaro because I want it to set up really fast so I can put the spoiler back on there. So I was coating the rear hatch here underneath here, and I had just finished applying coating to the bottom section here, and I was putting the cap back on the bottle, and the bottle slipped out of my hand and it fell, and that's what this mess is here. That's all coating here, so all those nano diamonds came out. I try to clean it up. We'll see if it stays hydrophobic there. And there's still shards of glass here, so it's kind of just pick those up here. So I ordered a new bottle here of Diamond Body, which is their 18-month coating. The reason I'm doing that is because I want to showcase content for that coating and also Body 36. I was tempted to put Body 36 on here. I was like, well, let me just take a step back. I'll just order a brand new bottle. So I ordered a brand new bottle of Body, and I also ordered a bottle of Quick Body, which is their spray sealant. So $120 for both. 15% discount that I found a discount code online, and so it was $120 rather than $140, something like that. So hopefully that ships out pretty soon, and I get that pretty quick so I can start coating on the car here. What do you call it? Coat it and get it out of the way. So the wheels, I think what I'm going to do, since I'm going to be waiting for that bottle, is take one wheel off at a time during the week, clean it, polish it, coat it, and I'm going to put 2 layers of the diamond wheel coating on here, and then I'll show you the application video of this, and I think that's pretty much it. Now, as far as the Camaro here, what I ended up doing is this car had, I want to say that it had C-Quartz UK 3.0 topped with C-Quartz TiO2, which was a predecessor for SIC, for like 3 to 4 years on the car. So I polished that off. I used the Dr. Beasley's NSP95 with various polishing pads to remove that old layer of coating, and then of course these polishes don't require any IPA wipe here. So you know, the car looks good. I mean, look at the gloss level here. Just looking at it from this angle here, just looks really nice. Also from the hood here. So I'll take a quick walk around in a second. Just gonna give you a summary of what's going on here. So yeah, Dr. Beasley's NSP95, various polishing pads, just remove that C-Quartz coating. While I was doing that, I noticed that there was a color change on the vehicle. I had, so for those, I think most of you have seen this, where white cars, after so many years, they start to turn kind of yellow. That's what this car was doing. And so when I polished that off, the brightness of the original color started coming back because I took that layer of built up dirt and grime. So just kind of keep that in mind. If you have a coating for long term, eventually you're going to lose its gloss. But yeah, you know, the car looks really good. So I just have the battery charger here, the battery tender, trickle charger for now. But again, the car was been polished out. You can see that the color looks really, really good here, just polished out. And then once the coating comes, then I'll show an application video, and I'll show the application on the black sail panel back there, because it's really hard to see an application on white here. Like I said, white is one of the hardest colors to coat because you can't really see the coating on there. So I'll try to show that, but again, for right now, the car's completely done from a polish perspective. I'll do the wheels here probably during the week. So that's kind of want to just share some thoughts there on that. And then the Grand Prix here, I'm going to put body 36 on there. I've already decided that. So I'll polish off the PNS Legend top with Soul. It's been on the car for like, let's see, what is it, September already? 14 months. Yeah, roughly about 14 months, and it's held up just fine. So I'll probably just go ahead and polish that off, put body 36 to get you some content there. And one thing I'll let you know is that the roof is starting to get clear coat failure again. So I'm going to take a try. I'm going to try to wrap the roof myself with a piece of gloss black vinyl. So I'm going to just do that because I don't want to respray it anytime soon. I don't want it to get worse than what it is at the moment. So I'll just put that vinyl on there, and I think that should be good enough before the clear coat completely comes off. So that's really what's going on. I just don't want to share what happened, the mishap. You know, it's just that's the first time I've ever dropped a coating bottle, and it's shattered. What I should have done, I should have had the coating caddy, which is on the table. I should have had it with me, put in the coating caddy, and then put the cap back on it rather than keeping it in my hand here. But yeah, so that's the plan going forward. I'll kind of just come back and showcase the application of the coating. But quick little summary of what's going on. Also, my bottle of Absolute Rinseless Wash will be here early this week, Monday or Tuesday. So, you know, we'll showcase, and I'll showcase that rinseless wash on one of the cars out there to wash during the probably next week. And you know, this car with the coating. And then I think that's pretty much it for now, because I don't know if I have any other content on here. I'll probably just post up first wash of this guy eventually, just to show you the hydrophobics of every single coating on here. And then we'll probably get into the polishing session of the Grand Prix. The Impala will be polished out in December of this year. I just don't know what coating I'm going to use on the Impala. Like the Geon stuff was just a temporary thing because I was sent those to test out. So I don't know what I'm going to do on the Impala, but that's just what's coming up on the channel here. Hopefully my brother can bring his Equinox and I can do a 1-year update on the Geon Pure top with can coat. And we'll see if I can convince him to bring it by. So that's the updates going on with the car here. Is yeah, unfortunately I had a mishap. It's going to set me back a few days until I have a brand new bottle of the coating. All right, so again, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.